Alex, what are you doing? You're making a pizza? You just ate a turkey dinner and now you're making pizza? I mean, I suppose that's typical. He's even eating while he's cooking the pizza. I guess that's very typical of a teenage boy. Always hungry. Hello and welcome to my name is Heathwyn and we are back to play a little bit more with our family where we're exploring the gameplay in the Home Chef Hustle stuff pack. In our last episode, Max's child was finally born. We had gotten early on in this a notification that said that he had gotten somebody pregnant, and it took a long time for us to figure out who, but we finally have discovered that it was Morgan Fires, and he now has a daughter with Morgan named Tanvi. So we went and met Tanvi, so Max is now a father. Also in our last episode, Alexis finished her milestone. We did have to kind of cheat things a little bit because no matter what I did, I could not get her to make a poor quality meal. It was not happening. I made this poor sim as miserable as possible, but that's fine. She now is on to the next stage of her aspiration, which requires us to make and sell ambrosia. And this is going to be a process because to make ambrosia, you need level 10 of the gourmet cooking skill. So we need to start working on that for Alexis. But you also need a death flower as well as an angelfish. Now, the death flower, I looked it up. You have to get that by grafting together a pomegranate and an orchid. So we have some work to do to get this ready and around. So we'll come over here into our game. I thought one thing we could do right off the bat is take Alexis over to Henford on Bagley, and we can check the garden stall and the grocery stall there to see if they happen to have a pomegranate or an orchid for sale. And then we don't have to try to graft those because those you have to get by grafting as well. If we could get one of those to start with, that would be amazing. So we're gonna check that out, see what we can find there. We also may want to build a little greenhouse so that things aren't seasonal, so that we have some time to do this without needing to like wait through the whole seasons thing. All right, let's start by going over here to the crumple bottoms and let's see if they happen to have either one of these for sale. They do have an orchid. It's really expensive, but it's worth it. Okay, we're gonna buy the orchid. It's gonna take almost half of Alexis's money, but we'll have an orchid. And then let's check and see if they have any pomegranates. Okay, no luck on the pomegranate from the garden shop, but we have an orchid. That is a good start. We can come over here and we'll check the grocery shop because sometimes they carry different items, and we'll see if the grocery shop happens to have a pomegranate. They do. They have a pomegranate. And let's also see if they happen to have an angelfish. Okay, no angelfish, but we don't need that for a little bit. We need the death flower and we need that gourmet cooking skill to be up. So since we have accomplished this, we're going to head back to the house and have Alexis get these planted so they can get started growing. Now, we don't have a ton of room on this lot, but I think we could potentially put like a very small greenhouse over here. All we really need to be able to grow in it is that pomegranate and the orchid and then the death flower. So it doesn't need to be big. I built a little greenhouse over here for Alexis, and we're gonna have her come over and plant the pomegranate and the orchid so that we can get those growing and we can get those ready to be grafted for the potential to become a death flower. So she's going to get these planted and watered. I mean, yes, you should like gardening. That would be amazing. Pomegranate failed to germinate. Try planting it in a more open place before planting it. Great. Okay, well, maybe we need to... Oh, she's going to try again. Maybe this will work. All right, I think we're going to make a quick adjustment. I'm going to see if I open up this whole side, if we can plant the pomegranate in the center and have that work. I'm going to give that a try real quickly. After a bit of finagling, which involved changing my roof heights to medium, we've got a pomegranate and an orchid planted. So things are sheltered. Hopefully they will all grow okay. And we don't quite have a high enough gardening skill to fertilize them just yet, but as soon as Alexis can fertilize them, she will. And we'll work on getting her gardening skill up. The other thing that we are going to need to start doing with her is working on her gourmet cooking skill. Where did the counters go? Why are the counters gone? What happened to the oh my god. So the wall height is higher than it originally was, but that's okay. We're still good to go. All right, so after all of that, we are gonna have Alexis, well, clean out whatever is gross in the fridge. Now that we have the pomegranate and the orchid planted, the next thing we need to do is start to work on Alexis's gourmet cooking skill. So let's have her start by making, what if we do some almond macarons? And we can get started with those, and we can use the batter that she already has like stored away for that. Also, if you can hear a horn in the background, my son is currently practicing his trumpet, and so that might be getting picked up by the microphone, so I apologize for the background trumpet music. And Alexis has acquired the gourmet cooking skill and made some excellent quality almond macarons. So we're gonna need to be doing some gourmet cooking as well to help her out. The building of the greenhouse took a lot of their money, so they don't have a lot of extra money at the moment. It kind of seems to have been the theme with this whole experience and this whole Let's Play is they just haven't had a lot of money. Oh, I did just look and it looks like Tanvi, Max's daughter, is now an infant. So what if we hop into Cass and give Tanvi a little CC makeover and we can see like what trait and stuff she has. Oh my goodness, here is little Tanvi. She is so cute. Look at the little freckles across her nose. Isn't she darling? All right, she is a sunny infant and I want to give her a real quick makeover. All right, so we gave Tanvi a little makeover. She is so cute. I love the little freckles across her nose. I didn't change much with that because she just looked super cute. And I liked her little like ponytail on the top of her head. We did just change up her outfit a little bit. So this is her everyday outfit, her little formal wear, her sleepwear, party, hot weather, and cold weather. So this is Max's little daughter, Tanvi. I was thinking that maybe we will work on developing a bit of a relationship between Max and Morgan. They have a child together now, and so maybe we can see how things might go for them going forward. He doesn't really have any sentiments or compatibility with her at all right now. So it might take a little bit of work, but I'd like them to spend some time together. I mean, at the very least, they're going to be co-parenting Tanvi together because Max is going to be a part of that. So maybe it's worth giving it a little look. It is Harvest Fest. Maybe this would be a good opportunity to invite over Morgan and Tanvi for the holiday. We have gnomes to appease. All right, let's have Charlotte come give this one coffee. I think that's what this one wants. I can never remember what the gnomes want. We'll have her give this one coffee. All right, it worked. We have appeased that gnome. Very good. We're gonna drag him into Charlotte's inventory. All right, Max wants to appease one as well. Okay, so we know this one wants coffee, so Max can give this one coffee. And then we will send Alexis out to appease this one. I think the Grim Reaper gnome wants a toy. And it worked. We did not make the Grim Reaper gnome angry. Good job, Alexis. Max is calling up and inviting over Morgan. He wants to just talk to her a little bit, try to get to know her a little bit better. It is Harvest Fest, so he thought it might be nice to have her come over and he could talk to her a little bit. She could get to know his family a little bit more, and maybe that will help them going forward. And we'll just see. Maybe a little romance happens between them, maybe not. Oh, she's angry. I wonder why she's angry. Ooh, dear. Maybe we can try to calm her down. She's angry about something. I don't think she gets along real well with her sister, and she's, you know, a little bit of a renegade in some ways, and so I think there's probably some tension with her family. She's definitely a little bit upset. Oh, that wasn't good. Okay, let's see if we can have Max get to know her a little bit. I mean, this isn't a good start, Morgan, coming over and knocking over the trash can. You're not helping yourself very much. Alexis is over here researching her plant life. I want to get her gardening to level 3. No, I don't have a baby. Stop calling me. Maybe we'll have Charlotte say hello to her. She'll be like, "Hi, I am Charlotte." I know that you and my brother have a baby together. I'm really glad that you are here for Harvest Fest. My mom is an amazing cook, so I hope that you can enjoy the meal that she's going to start making. And I am going to help her because I like helping her out in the kitchen. All right, Alexis has reached gardening level 3. No, Bess. So we can fertilize these. So we're going to fertilize those with some basil. We'll fertilize both of these. The tree isn't growing yet, but the orchid has started to sprout, so this is a good thing. Maybe we can get the tree growing a little bit. And then let's have Alexis come in and cook a grand meal. We'll have her make a turkey. Actually, let's have her prep some veggies, and then she can make a turkey dinner. So come and prep veggies. Charlotte is out here getting on with Morgan while Max is just like in the house. Okay, Max, why don't you work on talking to her a little bit? Get to know her. You guys have a baby together, so clearly there's something, but at least work on a bit of a relationship for the sake of your daughter. Okay, we actually learned that Morgan is good, which is a little bit surprising considering her reputation. So he's gonna try to get to know a little bit about what Morgan likes. Oh, she likes painting. Okay. So he's learning a little bit more about her. All right, Alexis is gonna start her grand meal, and we'll have Charlotte come in and help her cook because she really does enjoy spending that time with her mom. Morgan is still feeling a little bit angry, but Max is being able to talk to her about things a little bit more, and they're kind of coming to a good place between each other. Oh, now they're starting to tease each other a little bit. That's kind of cute. Maybe we'll have him compliment her appearance. So he's gonna try and flirt a little bit. He's complimenting her. He's like, I look really nice. Oh, but she didn't like that. That didn't go very well. Okay, quick. Maybe we'll have Alexis call everybody in to the grand meal and they can all come and eat. And maybe that'll kind of cover up some of that awkwardness. Or it won't, because she's going to sit at the table with Alexis and Charlotte, and Max is going to sit in the living room all by himself and eat in there. I think maybe Morgan is just having a bad day. You know, is trying to raise this child, and while she does live with her parents and they are helping her out a lot, it's still really hard. She's a teenager and she has a baby. Max, what are you doing? You're making a pizza? You just ate a turkey dinner and now you're making pizza? I mean, I suppose that's typical. He's even eating while he's cooking the pizza. I guess that's very typical of a teenage boy. Always hungry. All right, we've been doing some cooking with Alexis, and she's now level 3 of the gourmet cooking skill, so that's moving up in the right direction, and she's got some new things to try to sell in her food stall. Oh my goodness, it's almost Charlotte's birthday? Charlotte has woken up with a loose tooth. I think that might be her first one. I don't remember her having a loose tooth before. And she is looking in the mirror, giving it a wiggle because it's really bothering her. It is quite uncomfortable from having a loose tooth. She couldn't help it. She had to give it a wiggle. Right, the kids are off to school, and I think that we will take Alexis and we will head back over to Thrifty and have her have another food sale. She needs to kind of build her bank account back up a little bit. That setting up that greenhouse really did cost a lot of money for her, but she has added a little bit more to her repertoire of things that she can cook. So she's hoping that that will be successful. I think there's going to be a little bit more of a shift for her, more towards like the baked goods and away from maybe the pizzas. She's going to sell up what she has, but I think that the bakery items are maybe a little bit more the direction that she's going to start to take things. So let's head over to Thrifty. We're going back to Thrifty, tried and true. It works well for her. We're going to head back there, get the shop set up, and do another food stall sale. All right, Alexis is over here. She has got her food stall set. Oh, wait, we have some spoiled pumpkin scones. Okay, let's maybe not have those be out. remove those. All right, we've got the food stall set up. We've got quite a display. She made some wedding cupcakes that she has on display as well as her normal pizza. We've got some baconing cupcakes, some super chocolate tummers, some more waffles. Again, the zombie cake is back out. A few pizza items, really kind of a wide array of things. And look who is here, Matilda, Alexis's mom. Let's see if we can convince her to buy some of this pizza. We would like to get this pizza sold. That would be a good thing. Now, Alexis, for her aspiration to finish it off, because this will finish it off, she needs to resurrect a ghost by selling ambrosia, which is why we've planted the pomegranate and the orchid, because we need a death flower. She needs to earn 10,000 simoleons from completing food sales and then sell a meal for 300 simoleons. So I figure by the time we're done with all of this, we'll have all of these boxes checked. All right, another successful food stall sale. She sold 1,600 simoleons worth of items. So that was really good. The kids are going to be coming home from school, and I was kind of thinking that maybe we will have them all head over to the park here in Copperdale. Max and Morgan can continue to try to like work on their relationship a little bit, but Charlotte also wanted to play in a treehouse, and I did put a treehouse down on that lot. So I thought maybe she and Alexis could work on building that treehouse while Max and Morgan try to work on their friendship a little bit and kind of figure out how they're going to parent Tanvi. We are here at the park in Copperdale, and we're going to have Alexis and Charlotte start building this treehouse. Max, though, we're going to have him talk to Morgan, and maybe they can come over to the pier area and start checking out some of the rides together. So Alexis and Charlotte are working on this treehouse over here, and they're trying to do this because there just wasn't enough room at their house to build a treehouse, and plus we had to use the extra space that was there for that greenhouse for Alexis. But Alexis had heard that the community was setting up this treehouse project here in the park in Copperdale, and she and Charlotte definitely wanted to come and be a part of that and work on that together. It's something that Charlotte has always wanted, and so Alexis was very interested in giving her that opportunity. Max and Morgan have come over to the carnival area though, and they're going to, maybe they can go and ride on the Ferris wheel together and do that. He's like, hey, do you want to go and check out the Ferris wheel? It's kind of cool that we have this here in our town. I don't really know much about it, but I thought maybe you might want to go for a ride with me. And she's agreeing. She thinks that this is something that would be fun. They had fun on the Ferris wheel, and their relationship is starting to improve. Right, they've finished the tree house, and Charlotte is really excited to come up and to play in the treehouse and give that the full experience. So she's over here playing pretend that she's a fairy tale castle, that she's a fairy tale princess, and this is her castle. And maybe she's watching out for her dragon to come and be with her. And she's just really glad that she had this chance with her mom that they could build this treehouse together. Okay, so she has completed that part of the creative genius aspiration. Next, she wants to stargaze. It's too cloudy right now to stargaze, but it's getting late, so we're gonna send them all home. Max has gone off to his job, and Charlotte and Alexis are going to go back home for the evening. They're back home. Alexis is going to work on some more of her gourmet cooking skill and trying to get that up and getting herself ready so that she can make the ambrosia. And I think with that, we're going to wrap things up here for today. We are well on our way to getting the ingredients that we need for ambrosia, as well as getting Alexis's gourmet cooking skill up. Max and Morgan are starting to work on their relationship because they are going to work on parenting Tanvi together a little bit. It'll be nice for them to kind of have some sort of relationship with each other, and maybe it will develop into something more and they can raise Tanvi together. Tanvi is now an infant, and I think Charlotte's birthday is coming up really soon as well. I'm thinking that maybe in the next episode, we invite Morgan and Tanvi to come for a stayover, and Max will get some time with both of them, as well as Alexis. She'll get some time with her granddaughter, in addition to her continuing to work on everything with her food stall. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below. And let me know what you think about the budding relationship between Max and Morgan. It's been a little bit rocky, but they are officially friends now. So maybe romance will develop. We'll just kind of have to wait and see how all of that goes. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.